Movies are where many of us see our first glimpse into the world of fashion that's beyond our personal sphere or realm of understanding. So today, I'm going to outline some of my favorite fashion movies. Starting off, honorable mention, The Incredibles. Why? It needs no explanation. The Honorable Edna Mode. Although her outfit didn't change in the movie, the bob alone let us all know that she knew what she was doing. Next up, Gentlemen Prefer Blondes. When most people think of Marilyn Monroe, they think of the 7-year itch because of the famous scene where her skirt goes whoo, and everybody got a little glimpse at her hoo-ha. But my favorite Marilyn Monroe film is Gentlemen Prefer Blondes. Although Monroe and her counterpart, Jane Russell, looks absolutely stunning throughout the whole movie, I have to give fashion credit to Marilyn Monroe. And she has to give her fashion credit to William Travilla. Travilla was a costume designer during old Hollywood. He not only styled Marilyn Monroe for Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, but also for later movies like How to Marry a Millionaire and The 7-Year Itch. Travilla's claim to fame was that he was an amazingly talented sketch artist. And that's how he kind of got his start in old Hollywood fashion and costume design. What people didn't know is that his sketches actually translated pretty well onto the mannequin by none other than him himself. His signature design element, pleated skirts and dresses, which we see in the famous white dress of The 7-Year Itch. But my personal favorite is the pink dress in Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend. To look at the dress in sketches, in the movie, encased in glass in a museum, you wouldn't know that Travilla only used felt, satin, and one hidden zipper. Travilla geniusly designed the gown to have a hidden zipper and be completely lined in felt so that the satin didn't wrinkle and that it kind of folded and melted over Monroe's skin perfectly and glided with her as she danced and moved around for the Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend number. William Travilla is noted for saying that he wanted his designs to remain timeless. Now, originally, he was speaking about the time period between when the dress was first designed and in production for the film and how long the film would run in the movies. But it turned out his goal of timeless and chic actually transcended to real life timeless and chic because we're still talking about it to this day. Staying in old Hollywood, we move right along to Audrey Hepburn in her debut film, Sabrina, and later on in Funny Face. Now, I picked Sabrina because this is where she met her costume designer and later renowned personal stylist throughout the years, and he remains her costume designer for most, if not all of her movies, Hubert de Givenchy. As her breakout role, Hepburn traveled to Paris and was introduced to Givenchy. They formed a fabulous friendship, and the rest is literally history. As I stated just a little bit ago, Givenchy also designed for Funny Face, which is one of my all-time favorite movies. But the costume design for Funny Face is a little unique. Givenchy only styled Hepburn in the movie, and only the scenes after her character became a model and traveled to Paris. The remaining fashion design for the movie can be credited to none other than Edith Head. Much like William Travilla with Marilyn Monroe, was a famed costume designer of old Hollywood during the 50s and 60s. Head designed for the famous pink number featured in the beginning of the Funny Face film. Funny Face also gives us a glimpse into Audrey Hepburn's real-life fashion choices, which is why her style is so iconic for many of us now in the 21st century. In the opening scenes of the movie, we can see Hepburn featured in turtlenecks and silhouetted black pants, as well as the comfy yet chic loafers. All of this was a part of Hepburn's natural, authentic self and style, and is what helps make the movie great. Next on the list, literally anything with Lynn Whitfield. I don't think we give Auntie Lynn enough credit. Like, honestly, she looks good in anything, everything. And the attitude, the confidence, wow, chef's kiss. It's just amazing. Even though Auntie Lynn would look good all on her own because she is just amazing and black don't crack, we can attribute some of her on-screen styles to costume designers, stylists, and fashion designers. Now, unlike old Hollywood, in today's age, costume designers or designers themselves don't generally follow around specific actors and actresses to work on all of their movies. You just kind of get what you get, so to speak. Most recently, Lynn Whitfield, in her role on Greenleaf, has been noted for the stunning kimonos that she wears throughout the series. And this look specifically can be attributed to designer Cedric Brown. If we take it back a little further to one of Lynn Whitfield's classic movies, Eve's Bayou, we get the lovely costume designer Karen Wagner. Wagner styled the whole cast of Eve's Bayou. Her themes and inspiration for the movie were old Hollywood, vintage style, quite literally black and bougie, and Camelot. Not the old school Arthurian legend, but the Kennedys. And from that, she took great inspiration for Lynn Whitfield's character from Jackie O and her style choices specifically from designer Oleg Cassini and a couple others. And last on the list is Disney's real-life version of Cruella. Now, we would not know this lady from a can of paint by name or by face, but Jenny Beavan was in her bag when she did Cruella as the costume designer. Beavan was given themes of how each of Cruella's signature looks throughout the film were supposed to look, but the true makeup of the design and the overall end result was on her. Beavan states in an interview that in order to bring these avant-garde and large creations to life, she had to use a little bit of the fantastical and a little bit of the believable. So basically, it's all about balance. Truly worth to live by. My all-time favorite look from the Cruella movie is the trash bag dress. That's it. That's all for me. Those are my top fashion films and a little history to go with them. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure that you follow and subscribe and stay tuned for more fashion and history with Domii Davis.